This is a nice routine that you can do for flexibility. Start standing. Big inhale, float your arms all the way up over your head. As you exhale, soften up and over your legs. Relax your head and neck and shoulders here. Maybe sway a little side to side. Big inhale, open up to a long flat back, looking forward. As you exhale, soften your knees, folding right up and over your legs. Again, big inhale, open up to a long flat back, looking forward. And as you exhale, soften up and over your legs. Step right back to your plank pose, top of your head floating forward, backs of your legs lifting up. Maybe sway a little side to side or rock gently forward and back. Just staying nice and easy here. Soften your knees down to the ground here. Let your hips sink. Maybe rolling a little side to side here, opening up your whole back and your body. Breathe in real big, just feeling into all your parts there. Roll your shoulders down your back. Big inhale to open up the front of your body. Keeping your knees on the ground, we'll sink your hips right up and back to a nice child's pose. Relax your forehead here, relax your whole body. Breathing really big and full and deep. And when you're ready, we'll come onto all fours. Spread your fingers nice and wide, tuck your toes. Big inhale, lift your hips right up and back to your down dog. Staying easy in your body here. Take a big inhale, float your right leg way up and back behind you, down dog split. Open up your hips and shoulders here, make some room. And we'll sweep your knee high and around your right shoulder. Softly plant your foot on the ground right outside of that hand. Ease your back knee down to the ground. So finding some room in your hips here. If you want to stay upright, if it feels even nicer, come on down to your forearms. Maybe sway a little side to side here. Stand super easy and soft in your body. If it feels good, bend the back knee. Catch a hold of your back with your right hand. Spin it around. If this doesn't feel good in your body or your joints, just soften on out of it. And once you had enough of that one, bring the hands back down, straighten up your arms, tuck your back toes, straighten the back leg, turn your right toes out of the right. Big inhale, float the right arm way up and back behind you. And we'll step this right leg way back behind you for a nice arch here, opening up your whole body, deep breaths. And come right back onto your plank pose, top of your push-up here. Soften your knees down to the ground, maybe sway a little side to side, looking over one shoulder, a couple of breaths. Same thing around to the other side. Big and open up the front of your body, tuck your toes, lift your hips right up and back to your down dog. And same thing other side. Big inhale, float your left leg way up and back behind you, down dog split. Open everything right on up here. And we'll sweep your knee around your left side, softly plant your foot on the ground right outside of that hand. Ease your back knee down to the ground. So just finding some room in your hips here. Maybe come on down, maybe sway a little side to side. Real big deep inhales and even a little longer with your exhales. If it feels nice to bend the back knee again, spin around, catch a hold of your foot. Something to do. If it doesn't feel good on this side, no need to do it here. Just breathe in really big. And when you're ready, straightening up your arms, tuck your back toes, spin your left toes out, float the left arm way up and back behind you, and pick that left foot right on up, step it back behind you for a nice arch, easy back bend here. Breathe in really big and full and deep. And we'll slide it right back around to your plank pose. Soften your knees down to the ground. Start to sink your hips into a nice upward dog. Looking over one shoulder. Rolling around to the other side here. Just moving in your body, however feels good. Big inhale to open up. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips right up and back to your nice down dog. And we'll walk your hands back to your feet here, keeping your hips stacking over your knees, over your ankles. If it feels good, step on your hands to the tops of your hands on the ground. Toes right up to the insides of your wrists. Let your head go, let your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side, real soft here. Easy, easy opening. When you're ready, relax out of this one. We'll round up to stand one vertebra at a time. Big inhale, float your arms all the way up and out over your head. And as you exhale, fold right up and over your legs. Relax your head and neck here. We'll take a nice easy stroll right back to your down dog. And swaying a little side to side as you go here, nice and soft. Big inhale, float your right leg way up and back behind you, down dog split. Open it up so much. If it feels good to you to tip over into a nice back bend or even a wheel, go for it. If it doesn't feel good to tip over, don't do it. Just stay where it feels real nice in your own body. And if you are tipped over, slowly roll yourself right back around your down dog split. And from here, thread that foot on the ground right outside of your left hand on your floor. Open up your left arm and your belly, everything all the way upward here. Nice, easy stretch to open up. And when you're ready, slide that right leg way back around your down dog split. Open everything right on up here. And we'll step the foot right on through to your nice low lunge. Soften the back knee down to the ground. So we'll get into your hamstrings a little bit. Ease your hips back to your back heel for a nice runner's stretch. Let your head go, let your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side. If this feels good in your body, if you're feeling a great opening, maybe just stay right here. If there's a little bit more room to play with, start to slide this heel out in front of you. but no need to push or force anything to get into a split or any idea of a split here. Just stay wherever you can breathe really full and easily. If you can't breathe in something, just soften out a bit so you can. If you want to roll around a little bit here, just staying nice and easy in your body, moving into all your parts. Just relaxing your head and neck and shoulders. Real big deep inhales and even a little longer with your exhales. When you're ready to come out of that, slide your right leg way up and back behind you, down dog split, open everything right on up, and we'll meet in a pigeon pose this time. So soften this right shin on through for a nice cozy landing. Make sure the hips and knees feel okay. You can always scooch that front foot back a little bit to take some of the pressure off. If it feels good, crawl yourself right on forward. Just let your head and neck soften in. Maybe sway a little side to side here. Real big deep breaths. So we'll stay here for a little while. Just feel free to move around how it feels good to move around. If you're going to sway around to one side for a few breaths and same thing around to the other side, that's great. If you feel the urge to move or roll around a bit, it's nice too. Just breathe in really big and easy. And when you're ready, come up with this one. We'll take a nice twist around to your right side. Just crawling your hands around. Easy, big, deep breaths. And then same thing around to the other side. If it feels good to bend the back knee, catch your foot there. Something to do. If it doesn't feel good, if it hurts anywhere in your joints especially, just back out of it here. Maybe hook your foot into your elbow. Maybe even link hands. Just exploring around here for a few long, deep breaths. Moving slowly enough so you can find your way into some real good parts. And once you had enough of this one, slowly unravel. Plant your palms. We'll just step right back to your nice down dog. Maybe sway a little side to side. Super easy. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Big inhale, float your left leg way up and back behind you. Open it up so much here. If it feels good to tip over into a nice back bend or an arch or a wheel, go for it. If it doesn't feel good to tip over, don't do it here. Just stay in nice and easy. And if you are tipped over, slowly start to roll your way all the way back around your down dog split. And we'll thread your foot on the ground right outside your right hand on the floor. Open up your right arm and your belly, everything all the way upward here. Nice, easy stretch. And slide that leg way back around your down dog split here, opening everything right on up. And we'll meet up in a nice low lunge here. Ease the back knee down to the ground. And so for your runner stretch here, softly sink your hips back to your back heel. And just go easy on your whole body. If this feels like a big, big opening, just stay here and breathe really big and full and easy. No need to slide your heel out in front of you. If there's a little bit more room to work with, you can always slide your heel out just real slowly, one little bit at a time. If you get to a place where you can't breathe full and easy, just soften out a bit till you can. Maybe sway a little side to side. Just exploring around all your parts here. Just relax your head and neck and shoulders. So no need to push or force or struggle into anything. Just let it be real easy with your breath. And once you had enough of this one here, we'll meet back in your down dog split. So just planting your palms, you can always just swing your body around to one side, float the left leg way up and back behind you, open everything up here, and we'll meet up in a nice pigeon pose, softening your shin on through for a real comfortable, cozy landing. And take a big inhale to open up the front of your body. And as you exhale, soften everything right on forward here. Let your head go, let your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side. Again, we'll breathe here for a few long, deep breaths. If it feels good to move around a little, feel free to move around. If you find a place that's carrying some tension, just stay there for a little while. Breathe really big and full and deep. And when you are ready, slowly start to round your way from this one here. We'll take a nice twist around your left side. And easy opening around your right side. If it feels good to bend the back knee and catch your foot there, something to do. If you want to hook your foot into your elbow, maybe link hands, something to do there. Just a few really big, deep breaths. If it doesn't feel good, just soften out of it. And once you had enough of this one, slowly unravel here. Take your time. And we'll meet back in your nice downward dog here, planting your palms, just rolling around a little bit here, swaying nice and easy in your whole body. And we'll take another stroll right back up to your hands, one step at a time. Hands can walk along too if you like. Fold up and over your legs, let your head go, let your neck go. Easy knees, round up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Big inhale, float your arms all the way up. As you exhale, plug your thumbs into your heartbeat here. Just soften everything a little bit here, relaxing your knees, relax your head and neck and shoulders. Maybe sway a little side to side, staying soft and open, ready for anything. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up over your head, and as you exhale, fold up and over your legs here. And come into a nice squat, bringing some weight into your arms, sinking your hips right into it here. Maybe open up to one side for a few breaths here, and same thing around to the other side. Just letting everything be nice and soft and really easy in your whole body. And when you're ready to come down, we'll come down to sit. So bring in your hands back behind you to ease your tailbone on down for a real soft landing. Bottoms of your feet together here. Big inhale, open up the front of your body. And as you exhale, fold up and over your legs here. Relax your head and neck and shoulders. Maybe sway a little side to side, staying super soft. And when you're ready, round up from this one here. Keep your left leg tucked in. Open your right leg out to the side here for a nice easy opening. Bring your right hand down. Soften through your whole forearm. Reach that left side of you all the way up here. Maybe so much up that you start to tip on over. If you want to grab a hold of the toes, something to do there. But don't make it a goal. Just rolling around. Staying soft and open in your body. And once you had enough of this, come all the way up or bring your right hand to your knee, left fingertips back behind you. Big inhale to open up and exhale, soften around for a nice twist. And we'll switch the sides here. Soften that left hand down, easy through your whole arm. Reach your opposite arm all the way up here so much. Again, maybe you tip right on over. If you grab the toes, maybe roll your torso down, maybe open it up here, staying really soft and easy with your breath. And when you're ready, come all the way up from this one. We'll take that same twist here on this side. Left hand to the knee, right fingertips back behind you. Big inhale to open up and easy exhale to twist around. And we'll open the legs out to the sides here. Scoot yourself forward if that feels nice. Just find a good place where you can find a good opening. Big inhale to open up your whole body. Maybe even lift your hips up off the ground. Swaying a little side to side if that feels good. And we'll start to crawl your body right on forward here. Let your head go, let your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side. Just super easy in your body. And when you're ready, crawling everything up from this one here. Bring your legs together in front of you here. Keep your knees a little bent here. Bring your hands behind you. Big inhale to open up. And as you exhale, fold up and over your legs here. Let your head go, let your neck go. Maybe sway a little side to side, staying really soft. Real easy in your body. If it feels good to stretch out your legs a little bit, go for it. But if it doesn't, keep them bent and soft. And around all the way down, hugging your knees with you as you go. Once you're on your back here, draw your knees into your chest, sway a little side to side. If you want to come into a happy baby or stretch out your legs, grab on the feet there, rocking a bit on your back. Keep your right knee into your chest, give it a good squeeze, let your left leg soften down. Hug your knee toward your right shoulder for a few breaths. Open the right leg on upward here. Easy, easy, deep breaths. You want to open it out to the side there, something to do. And just bend the knee in here. We'll take a nice twist. Let your knee fall over to your left side. Gaze over to your right fingers here for a few long, big, deep breaths. And when you're ready, come back to the middle here. Hug your left shin in for a good squeeze. Let your right leg drift down. Maybe sway a little side to side, rolling in the joint there. Stretch the left leg on up for a nice opening. Again, maybe open it out to the side if that feels good for a few big, deep breaths. And we'll take a nice twist over to your right side. Bring your right hand down. Gaze over to the left fingers for a few big, deep breaths. And when you're ready, come back to your middle and let everything relax here. Big, deep inhale through your nose and easy, long exhale. Just let everything rest for a few breaths. Feel free to stay here and relax as long as you like. When you're ready to come out of it, give yourself a nice stretch there. Hug your knees in and come all the way up to sit here. And just sit however you can sit most comfortable. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Easy, big, deep breaths. Bring your thumbs into your heartbeat here. See if you can find your heart pumping for you. Take a big inhale through your nose. And long exhale out through your mouth. And when you're ready, just ease out of this one. Great job.